everybody, so new review for you guys there. Check out the upcoming Pacific Rim anime on Netflix, Pacific Rim The Black. As a lifelong fan of the kaiju genre, I'm always down to check out anything in it, and the Pacific Rim franchise as a whole is a franchise that I do enjoy, even despite some of its missteps, so I genuinely was pumped when they announced that they were going to make an anime set within the Pacific Rim universe, just because the Pacific Rim franchise as a whole seems perfect for an anime like this. So I'm really excited to actually get into talking about it before it releases March 4th on Netflix. This series is set after Australia's been ravaged by kaiju, and these two siblings find a battered, abandoned Jaeger, and they pilot it to embark on a journey as they search for their missing parents. I want to give the disclaimer that Netflix didn't provide me with all 7 episodes of the season, they only gave me about half of the episodes, but from those episodes I did watch, I actually thought this was a very enjoyable, unique kind of entry within this franchise. Connection to the film seems unclear timeline-wise from the episodes that I saw at least, but the adventure that we go on with Taylor and Haley does do a good job keeping your interest as their personalities clash as the story progresses. As the series isn't all Jaeger vs. kaiju action, the storyline between them as they search for their parents is engaging enough, especially with the sprinkled in mystery and characters that we meet along the way within The Black. The animation of this Pacific Rim series is done by Polygon Pictures, who's done some noteworthy work over the years in the field of animation, but I think their most well-known claim is doing those 3 animated Godzilla films that are on Netflix, and I know that style is kind of make or break when it comes to people. I mean, there are certain people that are a fan of it, and there are certain people that aren't a fan of it, so if you're not a fan of it, I don't think this is going to be the series for you, but if you do like it, there are some aspects to that style that I actually do think work in this. Much like within the Godzilla films, the style lends itself really well to crafting these exciting, dynamic, and visually vibrant battles in these various different locations that we are within the series. I love the design of the Jaeger that we get in this series, Atlas Destroyer. It's colorful, it's gorgeous looking, and I actually do like that they have a different spin with this Jaeger in the fact that it's not very souped up abilities-wise as opposed to ones we get within the films, like it's not Gypsy Danger. Because of this, they have to craft all these various creative ways to take on these various kaiju in the world because it's not a very powerful Jaeger, and they're just learning how to pilot one in the first place, so I like that they actually had to be creative with the battles and, you know, pick your battles sort of stuff. But those kaiju versus Jaeger action scenes are some of the big highlights of this. I think those are the greatest moments, but the animation is really just not great when it comes to the human characters. I've done my best to get used to this sort of hybrid of 2D, 3D, CGI animation, and I just don't like it. I think it really falls flat to the point where sometimes it actually becomes distracting as you're trying to get invested in these scenes. I also was really surprised just how fast moving this show is because it's 7 episodes long, and each episode's about roughly 25-30 minutes, but you can really binge this very fast because of the storyline being so fast-paced. Something is always moving around, and it really does a great job of keeping your interest all the way throughout. There's really no downtime whatsoever where you can actually get bored watching this series. But yeah, I found Pacific Rim The Black to be a fun little addition to the Pacific Rim franchise. It's fun, fast-paced, and it's going to leave you wanting more. I do know they already greenlit a 2nd season, so I am excited to see this continue into another season. If you're a fan of the kaiju genre, I definitely recommend checking it out, or if you're just a fan of Pacific Rim in general. March and April is going to be a really great month when it comes to kaiju because you got this show, you got Godzilla vs. King Kong, and then also on Netflix in April you got the Godzilla Singular Point, the upcoming anime. Because personally, the Godzilla Singular Point is an anime I'm really looking forward to, if you couldn't tell by watching the video and us talking. I'm a really big fan of the Godzilla franchise, so I'm hoping to review that on the channel in April, but we'll see if that happens. Those have just been my thoughts on Pacific Rim The Black. I'm really excited for you to check out the show when it hits Netflix March 4th. Are you looking forward to the show, or are you not looking forward to the show? But if you're a fan of the Pacific Rim franchise, I'd love to know what your thoughts are about the show when you check it out. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Either way, let's get a discussion going in the comments because I look about all things movies and TV on the channel. Thank you as always for checking out my reviews. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you like it, that subscribe button. We'll keep that movie reviews, channel reactions, unboxings, and more on the channel. But next time, I'll see you guys later.